What are you most afraid of losing? Your job, your savings, your reputation, that glowing rectangle in your pocket that holds your entire social life. We spend our lives building a fortress of security around ourselves, a good career, a nice home, a respectable online presence. But what if that fortress is actually a prison? And what if the only way out is to lose it all? Imagine losing everything you own, and in the rubble, finding the one thing you'd forgotten, yourself. Over 2,000 years ago in the city of Sinope, there lived a man named Diogenes. His father minted the city's coins, a respectable job. But they were caught in a scandal defacing the currency. They were criminals. Diogenes was stripped of his citizenship, his home, and his reputation. He lost everything. His world had ended. But for him, this disaster was a liberation, he said. They condemned me to wander, and I condemned them to stay put. He wandered to Athens, the center of the philosophical world, but he didn't seek out a school or a teacher. He saw the Athenians trapped in their own prisons of rules, status, and endless debate, so he decided to teach them a lesson by living his philosophy. He declared himself a citizen of the world and made his home in a large ceramic jar in the middle of the marketplace. He owned nothing but a simple cloak to cover him and a wooden bowl to eat from. One day he saw a child drinking water with his hands and had an epiphany. He threw his bowl away, saying, "A child has beaten me in simplicity." He was actively shedding every single thing he didn't absolutely need. His fame for this radical freedom grew so large that it reached the most powerful man in the known world, Alexander the Great. The conqueror was fascinated. He went to meet the philosopher who owned nothing. Standing over him, casting a shadow, Alexander said, "Diogenes, I am Alexander the Great. Ask of me any favor you wish." Diogenes didn't ask for money, or power, or a home. He simply replied, "Yes, stand out of my sunlight." Alexander was so struck by this man's utter freedom that he told his men, "Truly, if I were not Alexander, I would wish to be Diogenes." That story is more than just a clever comeback. It's a roadmap, because we are all living in someone's shadow. The shadow of your boss's expectations, the shadow of your parents' dreams for you, the shadow of the life you're supposed to live, projected on your social media feed every single day. Diogenes' barrel isn't about becoming homeless. It's a mindset. It's asking yourself, what do I actually need to be happy? Not what society tells you to need. Not what advertisements tell you to need. What do you need? His freedom wasn't in owning nothing, it was in needing nothing. Because if you need nothing from the world has no power over you. You can't be threatened, you can't be bribed, you can't be controlled. And what is our sunlight today? It's our time, our attention, our mental peace, the most valuable resources we have, and we let them get blocked every single day. We are terrified of losing the things we work so hard to accumulate, the status, the possessions, the followers. But maybe those things were never really ours to begin with. They are burdens we've chosen to carry. Maybe true wealth isn't what you have, it's what's left of you when the world strips you bare. If you lost everything tomorrow, what would remain of you? Let us know your answer in the comments below. And remember, freedom begins where fear ends. Thank you for joining us in the Knowledge Vault.